So hello you guys, how's it going today? Today is an amazing day. Today is nothing more than 1/26, meaning it is January 26th, Thursday, currently. If you don't believe me, look at your calendar. But today I brought to you some more tech news and let's get right into it. Alright guys, so today I am going to talk to you, yes, about another phone yet to be unveiled on 2017. This phone that's going to be unveiled this year, 2017, is going to be LG. Yes, I am no longer going to talk about Samsung and rant about them and how all their crap is. All their phones are crap now, and nobody really trusts them anymore. Although that's not really true, because a lot of people still buy Samsung. But anyways, so the phone is going to be LG. LG has finally come out with their announcement that they will unveil a new phone. The new phone is the LG G6. A lot of people like the LG G5. Now the LG G5 was more of a modular phone. Now so you could take out the battery, you could do a lot of stuff with it. And it had a decent processor, I'm not gonna lie. But they're going to come out with the LG G6. The LG G6 is supposed to have a 4200 milliamp battery that is not removable. It will have USB-C included in it. It won't have a headphone jack, at least not as the leaks have said so far, or the sources that I've looked up online. Now, the LG G6, it is going to have the dual camera setup in the back. It will have capability of shooting up to 4K. It will have the opportunity or the what do you call it? The options of a professional camera. You will be able to do panoramic view. You will be able to do point and shoot. You will be able to do regular video, automatic. You will be able to select them, like I said, professionally. You will be able to select your aperture and everything on it. It is supposed to have a 2.7 aperture, f, like the little f. Let's look it up, what that means. You'll know what it means. I don't have time to describe the whole thing. Now, the screen is supposed to be a whopping 4096 by 2160 screen resolution, guys. That is beyond 4K. Like, no, seriously. 4K is 2160, but not 4096 by 2160. Now the screen size on it is going to be 5.6 inches, not 5.7, but 5.6, just a little bit, smidge smaller, because they've been doing polls and voting and stuff like that, and they have found out that there is really no need for one more inch. It's just more material, and it's just not cost efficient for them. Now it's gonna have 5 gigs of RAM, 3.0 gigahertz processor. It's gonna have the Snapdragon Qualcomm octa-core processor. It will be the price. I don't know about the price though. The price is supposed to be $750 US, and it does have expandable memory though. The expandable memory goes up to 128 gigs, not 256, unfortunately. But seriously, guys, who needs 256 gigs on their phone? By the time they fill up the 128 gigs, they're probably going to get a new phone, because the phone will be lagging, and there will be a hell of a lot of just annoyance just because of that. You will be able to do rapid charging. It will have a proper Bluetooth, not 4.0, not 4.1, not 4.2, but a proper 5.0 Bluetooth. Yes, guys, a proper 5.0 Bluetooth capable device, which will be a hell of a lot faster than the previous flagship of Bluetooth of the 4.0 or 4.2 or 4.3 or 4.1, whatever. it will now. It won't only be capable of doing 4G LTE, but it will also be capable of doing 5G, guys. So 5G in comparison with 4G. So 4G you can go on your phone and you will have it on the information that you want on your phone in maybe a second or two. 5G compared to that is going to be a fraction of a second. Like literally you will click on it and it'll already be there. Like it's just insanely fast, the 5G data internet. Of course it's going to be a little bit more expensive. Now, if you don't mind waiting a second or two, there's really no need for the 5G, but it does have the option for you guys to look at it and, you know, use it if you do have the money for it and you want to use it, because you are one of those really impatient people that don't have the time for it. Now, the front camera is supposed to have a whopping 7.0 megapixels, and the back camera, you might want to hold on your seat, guys, because all the phones that Samsung has put out, that LG has put out up to now, that Motorola has put out up until now, have had no bigger than 20 megapixels camera, right? Well, the back camera is going to be a dual camera setup that's able to shoot up to 4K with 24 megapixels, guys. 24. Not 14, not 12, not 14, not 16, not 18, not 20, but 24. 24 megapixels. Now that in perspective is one of the best resolutions that there are out there. Not even no other phone has it out there. Not even the Pixel. The Pixel has a 20 megapixel. Well, no, the Pixel has megapixels, which is different. So it has fewer pixels, but they're bigger. That's what the Pixel has. So that's what LG is trying to compete against, and that's why they have added the 24 megapixel camera, and that's why the price tag on it at $750 is just a little bit more hefty. Now the base storage of these phones, not this phone, but the LG G6 that's going to come out in February 26th of 2017 is going to be either 32, 64, or 128 gigs. So that's why they only made the expandable storage up to 128 gigs. Because if you have the 128 gig phone with a 4200 milliamp battery or the 4.2 amp battery, why would you need to expand it for more than 128 gigs? Your phone will be 128 gigs as stock from the factory, and then you're gonna add another 128 gigs. That's just absurd. Like, even I that make the daily videos, I don't use that much storage, guys, on my phone. I have maybe 30 gigs on there. And yes, I do have my phone is store bought 32 gigs, and it has a 128 gig micro SD card. I don't ever think I will ever fill it. But if you do want, there is the option on the on the LG G6 for you to be able to do it. Now, with that phone, it's supposed to be completely and 100% waterproof and bezel-less, built with glass and metal. Now, if you're iffy, or by iffy I mean like if you're nervous that the phone's going to be completely glass and metal, you really shouldn't, because that's why they built it that way. It is tempered glass. Yes, it's almost bulletproof glass, so that if you drop it, it will get scratched, like through time, just like plastic or metal or whatever. Everything's gonna get scratched eventually, with the coins or your keys in your pocket or whatever you got going on. But it won't break. It will not break. Now, don't quote me on this, because this is just still a leak. So if the phone doesn't come out like that, Don't come blaming me, blah blah blah, Fernando said, he said, and blah blah blah, whatever. No. No, I'm not responsible for any of this. In fact, I'm not being paid to make this review for it, or even let you guys know about it. No, I'm just doing it for the pleasure, to inform you guys, to educate you on the new technology that there is out there. If you wish to get it, go for it. If you don't, don't. Now, if you wish to get it and don't have the money, save up. Now, I know that some of you aren't, most of my viewers are between the ages of 25 and 40, so 25-ish, still getting a job. 40-ish, you gotta pay bills, you gotta pay for your car insurance, home, kids probably, maybe college for your kids and stuff like that. Maybe you don't have time, or maybe you got medical issues and you gotta pay medical bills. Now I understand how that goes, but I'm just living the possibility out there for you guys to be able to choose a phone with good options, with the good specs. Now, in review of what I have told you so far is the LG G6 will come out on February 26th. It will have a resolution of 4026 by 2160. It will be a bezel-less phone, meaning that it will be edge-to-edge screen with a 5.6 inch screen, and it will have a 4200 milliamp battery. It will have a dual camera setup with a 24 megapixel camera in the back and a 7 megapixel camera in the front. It will have an IR blaster on it. If you love to control the TV and stuff like that, you're able to. You can insert either 32, you can install a 32, 128, or 250, no. It comes in 32 or 128 gigs, or 64 gigs, yeah. You can install a 32, 64, or 128 gig micro SD card on it, so you can expand the storage. It comes stock with 32, 64, or 128 gigs. So if you want to add on top of that, you can put in the micro SD card. And it is going to have a fingerprint sensor. The fingerprint sensor is going to be in the back as usual for the new phones. It will have a USB Type-C, and it will have it will not have a headphone jack on it. So that's all I got to say for you guys today. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Comment below and subscribe. Have a good one, guys. Bye.